Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Refiana Putri and my student ID number is 44251456. Okay, today I'm gonna explain to you guys about modal in request word. Okay, the first I'm gonna tell you is what is a request? Okay, a request means asking someone to do something politely. But if you want, if you want help from other people or other strangers, you can request to them using a modal of request, like that. Okay, the next is what is a modal verb? A modal verb helps express ability, permission, or request. That's gonna make you look more polite. Next. Okay, these are the modals, common modals for requests. You can use when you want to ask politely. There is a can, could, may, will, and would. Each one has a different tones. Next. Using can for a request. Can is for friendly or casual request. Can you help me? This work with friend or classmates. This so common. We found it on everywhere or every time. The people who choose this for their conversation to ask permission or asking help. Next, using could for a request. This is more polite than can. Example, could you open the door please? This work for teachers, stranger, or other people because this is more polite than can. And you should look polite to strangers for their first impression. Next. Using may for request. This is very polite and formal too. Example, may I borrow your book? This is commonly used to ask for permission or when you want to borrow things to other people, you can use may for this request. People use this in school or office settings. Next, using will for request. This is more direct, focus on the person's availability. Example, will you marry me? Yeah. This work when you want a quick action. That's why when a man proposing to his woman, he use will because he need a quick answer or action. Next, we have using would for request. This is also polite, often used in offers. Would sounds this really soft and polite. Would you pass the salt please? This makes your request word more gentle. Next, there's a can versus will in request. Honestly, both can and will can be used to make requests, but they have different meanings and tones. Can is about ability. Example, can you help me? Like, are you able to help me? This politeness level is neutral, friendly. You can use with friends or classmates. But the will is about willingness. Example, will you help me? Are you willing to help me? Kayak, apakah kamu mau membantuku? Ini dipakai pas lagi benar-benar butuh banget. Okay. The politeness level is direct. Stronger tone used when you want a quick answer or action. Next. Okay. request in different situations. The first one I have at school. Could you explain again, sir? Could you explain again, sir? That's a polite asking. At home, this is when you talk with your brother or sister. You can use can you pass the spoon. The example is can you pass the spoon, but if you talking to your parents, you should use could or would, because there should be polite. And the third I have at work. Would you send me the report? Would you send me the report? This is very polite. Next, I have sentence structure. The sentence structure of a model of request is modal plus subject plus verb or base form. This use verb 1. There is a base form, not verb 2, not verb 3, no. Let's use verb 1, the base form, plus object. Example, could you help me? The wrong one is, could you helping me? That's all wrong. Okay, and after modal, use base form. No, use do, and no, use as. When using model of request, we can place please either after the subject or at the end of the sentence to make the sentence more polite. Like, can you pass me the paper, please? That sounds more polite. I'm sorry. Next, I have affirmative and negative question. Examples in daily life. Can you call me later? It use can. Could you turn off the light? This is can use if you talk to your parent when you want to go to sleep. And there's a, may I come in? Would you help me with this? Will you open the window? And I have negative question too. If when using model of request, we'd like to ask someone not to do something, we can place not before the verb. Example, would you not to speak sorry? There's no to. Itu udah aku jelasin sebelumnya. Kalau gak boleh pakai kata to atau ditambahin huruf s. Lanjut. Oh. Nah, would you not speak so loudly when there's a people who sounds like baskom? Oke, lanjut. Could you not smoke here? Will you not spend all the money? Can you not make so much noise? This is often used when you are sleeping and there's a people in your room who speak so loud. The next, answering requests. We can answer requests using short answer. Short answer have a very simple structure. To answer affirmatively, we use yes, and then we add the appropriate subject pronoun and the modal verb can or will. To give a negative reply, we use no, appropriate subject pronoun and modal verb can't. This is a example. To make a refusal sound more polite, we can add I'm sorry to the answer. Example, I'm sorry, but I can't. And there's a more answering request. There's a yes I will or no I can't or no I won't. You can also answer using won't, but it's considered very impolite, but because that's so rude. And we have other possible affirmative answers is yes, certainly, or I'll be happy to, sure, of course, no problem. And other possible negative answer is no, I'm sorry, I can, I'd like to, but I can't. You have too much way to reject requests, other people requests. Okay, but it's important to remember that some people don't like to say no. For example, British people may be less direct when refusing a request. The example is, well, I'm not sure. The second, actually, maybe not at this. Actually, maybe not at the moment. Actually, I prefer to stay at home. Am I sound like British? No, I think no. Okay, the next one, I have a key tips. The first one, you should use please to sound kind. Second, use could or would with teacher or older people. Or older people. 3. Use can or will with friends or family. 4. Always use base verb after modal. Don't use verb 2 or 3 or etc. And I have a mini quiz. Which one is correct? A. Can you help me? B. Could you help me? C. Would you help me? Will you help me? And the correct answer is B. There's an added layer. Because after modal, we use base verb. We have a conclusion too. So, modal verb help us make polite requests easily. Choose the right one for each situation. That's all from me. Thank you for listening to me, and I'm sorry if there's so many mistakes on my pronunciation or on my PowerPoint, but thank you everyone. Bye bye.